Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs, and today we're going to do another page. Actually, I think we're going to do the inside cover of the front cover here, the inside cover of the front cover in the Remnants Lovely Layers, a printable mini album template album that we are making. If you're curious of how we got this far and you haven't been following along, then there'll be a link in the description box below to a playlist for this printable template, and it will start from the beginning and work your way up. So it is in order, so if you ever find yourself out of order, then you can start at that playlist and it will take you step by step through each step that we go through while making this album. So today, I think what we're going to do is I want to do this inside. I had an idea and I want to do this inside cover. So I'm going to remove this because it's magnetized. So I'm going to move that out of the way, and I think what I'm going to do is there is a link in the description box below as well for my printable templates and any and all things I can think of, any videos I mention, any products that I use, all of that will be in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. So I think what I want to do for the inside of this cover is I'm going to use, this is one of the scraps from another page that we did that I'm not even sure which page was it. No, it wasn't that one. What's on the back side? Well, I don't know where we used it. I know we used it. I just can't. Oh, here it is. When we did this page here. So this is the other part of that page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this, and then I also printed off this which is the number 11 from my muted backgrounds, which will also be linked in the description box below. And it's printed onto cream cardstock. And then this is the paper collection we're using, Love Story by Prima. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to make like a window. I'm going to use the other side of this. So I'm going to make like a window. So let me move this. And let's just start putting it together. So the first thing I want to do is I get my paper trimmer out, and I'm just going to, let's see. So it's gonna, I want it to be a side pocket, so I'm gonna cut the belly band off and the long flap there. First of all, I'm gonna trim this belly band out. The smaller the pieces, the harder it is to trim it out when they're just on their own. You know, you don't have a lot to hold on to. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim this long tab off here. Oh, and before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and cut. I just need a little bit of this. Let me cut it this way. I'm just gonna cut this in half because I'm gonna put it through my die cut machine. So then, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this ready to go. I'm gonna trim off these corners. These are Tim Holtz Tonic snips, the smaller ones. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to get my scoreboard out. And I'm going to score all 3 of these tabs. We're just going to go ahead and get this prepped and ready to go. So that was an EK Tool scoreboard and stylus. So I'm going to go ahead and prep these in one direction. But then I'm going to flip it the other way because this is the actual way I want it to be. Like that. And I am going to go ahead and ink this up. Did I cut it upside down anyway? No, I don't think it matters. I'm going to go ahead and ink this up with Distress Oxide Walnut Stain. So I had somebody ask in the comments I don't know which video it was, a couple videos back maybe, that if I designed this template to be used with the large cutoff pieces, why am I using full sheets of pattern paper? Well, the answer to that is my intention was to use the scraps, the cutoff pieces that, you know, that I acquired while making this album to make another album just using the large cutoff pieces. However, I've been using all the cutoff pieces, so now I need to come up with plan B. So I was going to go through my scrapper keeper to see if there was some scraps that I could use, you know, some of my large cutoff pieces that I can make an entire album with. So maybe in the next couple videos, maybe I'll ask you guys your opinion on that and see which one you want me to do, because I don't know if the paper would actually be in stock, so you may not be able to get it. So I'm going to give that some thought. So there's where I am on that. So the next album will be using large cutoff pieces to make the album. I just don't know what I'm going to be using yet, because my intention was to use the large cutoff pieces from the love story, but I've been using them, so it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do both. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to get my die cut machine out, and this is the gilded oval die from LDRS. There is a link in the description box below to her shop. And she also has given us a 20% off coupon code, so be sure to use that if you head over to her shop to get the die or anything that you want. But let me see, where was I going? What was I saying? Oh, my die cut machine. And yes, in case you're wondering, I do sound sick, because I think right now, I think yesterday was the highest pollen count here. And again, with my allergies, you know, you guys are going to have to forgive me. I had to take some Benadryl, and Benadryl just zonks me right out, and I can even hear it in my voice, so I know you guys can. Okay, so this is a Sizzix Big Shot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this piece down here, and I'm going to run that through. Whoop! Come back! Whoops, sorry. Scooted you. Alright, then I'm going to scoop back. Or remember, make sure I went all the way through. There we go. And I'm going to go back through the other way. I don't think you have to, but alright, let's see how I did here. Perfect. Okay. So let me move this aside. I don't need it right this second, but I am going to use it here in a minute. Again. And that's pretty all by itself too, isn't it? Okay. So here is, see how beautiful that cut out? I didn't even like poke any of the stuff out. It just fell right out. So my idea was to put it here. And I have done this in an album before, so I know it ends up looking really cool. So my idea is to put it here. So let me ink it up a little bit. Just getting a craft mat out just so I can barely get these edges. Like that. Okay. So now I'm going to attach it down to here, and then we're going to run it through our die cut machine again. So for this I'm going to use art glitter glue. I can't tell if it's focusing or not. So okay, so I'm just going to turn it upside down, turn it around, and I'm just going to run some all the way around these edges here. And then I think I'm going to hit some of these other pieces just so that they'll get stuck down as well. My allergies are another reason why my video is late today. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to get this up today. Plus I had a few deadlines that I needed to meet yesterday as well. Okay, good enough. So I'm just going to center this. I don't know where I put the glue now. Or try to anyway. Like that. So that's down. Isn't that cute? All right. Okay, so I'm going to get my die cut machine back out. Let's get back here. So then I'm going to use the other die, the oval die here. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to cut them both out at the same time. Right out of the middle there. And I hope I got the center, but if I didn't, that's okay too. Alright, let's send it back through this way. And did it work? Did it work? It did. Okay, so now I should have two separate pieces unless I glued it. It's possible I glued it. Accidental. I'm going to go ahead and try to separate it. There we go. So now I got two cool ovals that I can use in something else. Okay. Alright, so I won't be needing that again. I'm going to put this back up. So I don't forget, I'm going to go ahead and just slightly ink up the inside of this oval here. Okay. So the next step would be, I'm going to add some vellum. This is just a scrap of vellum. I actually had a hard time finding it. I had to really look for it. I'm like, where'd it go? So what I'm going to do, I think, I'm just going to actually just eyeball it, and I'm going to cut it straight from where it's already started to, the scrap that I actually had. I'm not even going to measure. And then I will just cut it down from here. So I'm going to cut a little bit off at the bottom. Perfect. So I think I'm going to use the art glitter glue, and I'm going to go around this edge here, the opening. And then I'm going to go around this edge. Just like that. I'm going to place this on here. Okay, so now we've got our window. Okay, so now I'm going to take some double-sided tape. This is scrapbook.com's tape. It's newer to the market, and we've been using it almost the whole time. And I've got links in the description box below if you want to check it out yourself. I like it so far. I haven't seen anything, or nothing's really happened that would make me not want to use it at all. It's been holding up. The spine's good, not the spine, the Oh shoot, you guys, everything's good. The spine is good. I can't hardly even focus today, my goodness. The only thing that is a little different is it's kind of wound a little looser than score tape. Where's my score tape? So you can kind of see the difference. One of them's wound a little tighter than the other. But I haven't seen that really affect anything, so it doesn't really matter to me. Okay. So now I am going to attach this long piece to the two short pieces. Like that. And then I guess I'll go ahead and use my glue stick just because you don't have to. And I'm going to go ahead and I should have tested this out first. No, it'll fit, yeah. So I'm going to stick this. Am I crooked? Kind of looks like it might be crooked. It's okay. So I'm going to stick that directly onto the front cover and find my bone folder. And I'm going to burnish that down. Okay, so now we've got this little side pocket. I thought it would be cute. This is one of the paper clips we made in the DIY embellishment video. I will link that below. So I thought that'd be kind of cute to like stick here. Just for some decoration, you know. And I might even consider like permanently attaching that there. Just because I think it's cute. Like it doesn't really even need to hold anything. So depends on how much it gets stuck on other stuff. But yeah, I think that's cute. So now let's make, and isn't that cute? That's so simple. It's so simple. Now I want to make a cute little insert. And I got a piece of cardstock from the paper collection. Sorry, I've got my head turned away here. And I'm going to use my Remnants tag templates here. And I'm going to go to one of them that's like a side loading. And I'm going to pick this one, I think. So my thought was... let me see, how do I want to do this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down on here. I don't know why I would automatically go to the top. Why do I do that? I'm going to lay it down here at the bottom. Like this. I'm going to trace around it. Whoops. And I'm going to trace the circle. Then I'm going to take it and flip it over on itself. We've done this before where we've made like booklets and stuff, but we're going to do something a little different. So all I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to trace that line there. And then I'm going to go about a ½ inch away from the line that I traced there, and I'm going to just roughly cut out this piece here. And then I'm going to get my paper, what's this called? Scoreboard back out. And I'm going to score the middle line. Like that. Fold it over and burnish. Like that. Get my paper trimmer back out. The paper trimmer, it works best when you're doing something like this. It just is a cleaner cut, and the paper doesn't like move on you like it would if you were using your scissors. So now I'm just going to go through and trim everything up, both pieces at the same time. I can go ahead and do these corners on the paper trimmer. Like that. And then there are some rounded corners here, so I'm going to go ahead and get that. Like that. And I'm going to find my hole reinforcements. You guys, I wish you could see the nature of the mess on my workspace here. I've had so many things going on at one time. It is crazy. So I'm going to use the greenish color that we made. And I'll put that on there. Get my hole punch. Punch through both pieces at the same time. Like that. So then my idea is, let's see, how am I going to do this? I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my scoreboard back out. So before I ink this up, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put the little points here and I'm going to score it. Let's do it this way. And I'm going to score it from point to point. Oops, I better go down a little bit more. 1/8 of an inch down from point, nope, well, let's do one more. Here, let me flatten that out. Okay, just go ahead and flatten that out and you'll barely know that I made a mistake in my scoring. So we're not going to do that. We're going to do, what are we going to do? We're going to go 1 inch down. Let's do that. Let's be safe. So 1 inch away from the edge. That's what we're going to do. It might be too much, but that's okay. And then I'm going to fold it back on itself like that. So here's what it's going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more of these. And one here. And I'm going to ink it up first. This will make sense here in a minute once I get it all ready and prepared and, you know, put together. You'll understand. I'm actually making like a floating type pocket. Insert. Floating pocket insert. Right? Oh. Okay, then let's do this inside part. So it looks like that. So I'm going to take my art glitter glue again. I keep wanting to set that pen down. And I'm going to go just barely on the edges here. Just top and bottom. Close that up. So before I close this up, I'm thinking I might want to put a piece of something, maybe of the twine on here, and then close it up. I don't know. Whoops, it's backwards. Alright, so we got that there. I'm going to clip off some of this extra. And then I'm going to glue this whole thing down. Like that. So then I wonder if I should put, let's see what it looks like in the pocket. Yeah, I feel like I need to put something there so that we know it should come out. So, what should I put there, you guys? Or maybe I'll just do some seam binding. This is cream crinkled up seam binding. Whoa. I have a link below also to where I get my seam binding. It's an Etsy shop. They're pretty good. And this color literally is called cream. So just look for cream. Oh, I don't know if I should cut that off or not. So now we've got kind of like a floating pocket. We need to put something in it. I don't have anything currently, but we could put stuff in it. We will wait on that. I mean, I guess like journaling cards and stuff, like some of the ephemera pieces will fit in here, you know, just different little bits. So there we go. Now we've got a cute little, I love the paper clips. Do you guys just love those paper clips? I just love those paper clips. I think they're just adorable. And I just love the way those vellum pockets look too. So sweet. So sweet. Okay guys, I think that's all we're gonna do today. I think it turned out really cute. I do apologize for my sickness, for my allergies. I do hope you guys bear with me a little bit, and I am going to go edit this and try to get this up today and then take some more allergy medicine. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Do let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and hit the circle. And if you have subscribed, go ahead and hit that bell, because apparently that's a big deal now. You won't get notified of my videos if you don't hit that bell. So hit that bell next to the subscribe button. And then here is a link to my shop if you're interested in any of the templates. And there might be some videos up here on the screen that you might enjoy watching. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.